All right, so of course a big weekend
Yeah.
with a lot of traveling. But Rob, could we have anything tropical out there trying to ruin people's plans?
See, that could mess with a lot of things. I do not think we have any issues like that coming for our forecast. As a matter of fact, I like the way our setup is running here, even though we're going to start hearing about some energy up in the North Atlantic in this big red circle here. That is our latest tropical depression. This is number 5 on the year. We're into September. Only 5 tropical depressions so far. This one out over the northern Atlantic. It's likely going to meander right where it is and eventually fizzle out up there at some point. But I would not be surprised if we're calling this Danielle at some point today. Now, a little further down to the south out here, not too far from the islands that are still a couple hundred miles to the west, right there, that is our latest piece of energy. And I'm going to use the term that we're interested in, not the term we're concerned with, because I don't think this has got anything to concern us just because of the track that it looks like it's going to get forced to take, and that's likely someplace on that northern route up around the islands. Now, usually it's when they come across the islands and stay really close to some of those Caribbean land masses that we're a little bit more interested, and that's that more favorable track to impact the Gulf and the Gulf Coast and South Florida. When they take this little bit more of a northern track, that's less likely. Doesn't mean it can't happen, so we'll certainly keep our eyes on it, and that's why we're interested in it. It's a 60% chance becoming an 80% chance for development over the next 5 days. So Earl would be the next name on the list after Danielle. I think we're going to be calling that one in the North Atlantic Danielle at some point today. I would not be surprised if we start calling this one Earl sometime by the end of the upcoming weekend. But I would be surprised if it does change course dramatically and ends up having any impact to our forecast. But of course, I will keep watching and I will keep updating.